Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Coach Gary in the house. What's up, everybody? Tonight we got the Hornets in Indiana taking on the Pacers. I think the Hornets have won every game this year against the Pacers, but Pacers are in fourth place if I'm not mistaken. Unless they have some very bad happenings, they will more than likely be in the playoffs. They better be in the playoffs. They're at fourth place right now. I got a feeling they're going to be ready to play the Hornets tonight. Plus, the Hornets do not have a regular starting team, but the group that's out here have been playing together for a while. They do have the Iron Man, I'll call him, Miles Bridges, who doesn't miss a game. Pretty darn healthy most of the time, but it is what it is. So here we go. Daniel Barry Sports Highlight. What's going on? Daniel Barry in the house. All right, we got everything together now, and there's your score right there: 9-10. Hornets in the lead by one. Again, a lot of Hornets players not playing. Well, you know the deal. The usual suspects. Plus, Mellow Ball out for the rest of the year, uh, getting some work done on the wrist and the ankle, if I'm not mistaken. Uh, B. Miller hasn't played in months. I think he's got an injured wrist, rehabbing that bad boy. Mark loses it. Nice little back door, but couldn't finish it. Another one of our veterans hurt. He's been out for months. Also, I can't remember. I can't think of his name right now, but Josh Green, the step to the side, he misses. Pacers in the lead right now. Grant Williams is his name. Grant Williams, uh, ACL injury, so he's been out for months, waiting to get him back. I guess we don't know what the Hornets are going to do this off season. Heck, the Hornets might end up getting rid of LaMelo Ball. All right, 12-14, Pacers in the lead. This is Miles Bridges, and Mark Williams is not a great passer at all. I've seen him in the last two games throw uh, just bad pass after bad pass. Damian Baugh back on the floor. Yeah, hadn't seen Damian in a few. He gave the Hornets some good minutes there. I would say, if I'm not mistaken, I think he even played before All Star Weekend. Man, we got to get rebounds because if you don't get rebounds on a professional team, uh, they will definitely score the next time they get the ball and you give them another possession. Seth using that old man size, gets to the rim and scores. All right, we got a little bit of a Hornet play in here, playing tough these last few games. They do have a tendency to get blown out though. My boy Tishan Salon's been playing good for the Hornets. I don't know how long they're going to keep him either. Tishan with the step through blocked. Come on, Mark Williams. Shoot the dang ball. Like 7 foot tall tail, missing bunny shots. You can't do that. All right, Hornets down the other end. They miss it. Here comes Indiana. Indiana likes to pass the ball. Boy, I tell you that. That's how you win. Topping for three, can't hit it. Rebound, Salon. This is Curry with the ball, and Curry scores. 17-20. I think Dale is out. I don't know who is the commentator beside Collins, but it is not Dale. So things sound a little bit different on the sideline over there. And they maybe sound a little bit different here. Uh, we're going we're going to change it even more. See if I can hear my ding dong, ding dong. There it is, right there. Don't know if you guys heard it, but let's see. Oh, one more adjustment, coach. One more adjustment. Let's go to sound effects. And there it is right there. All right. Thank you, everyone that is going to join me tonight. It's probably not going to be many at all. And that's fine. Um, we don't tend to get a lot of views on the Hornets games. I even think the algorithm. I think the algorithm says, that's the Hornets game. We're not going to send this out because nobody's watching. That's what I get from it. So, but it is what it is. Coach Gary here. What is this? Hold up, what is this? How is this occurring? Wow. Oh, I know what it is. My bad, guys. Here we go. Here we go. All right, here we go. We're back. We're back. Had it on the wrong screen. We got it right now. We are in the midst of a timeout, by the way. Thank you, Daniel Berry, for stopping by. Daniel Berry always stops by. Make sure that the comment section is not completely bare over there. The other thing, thank you everyone for those anybody who is a subscriber. I appreciate you. We have reached 2,500. 2,500 was a, as always, every 500 from here on out is a milestone. We don't know how much time Mr. Gary has left here on YouTube. So we're just trying to see how many subscribers we can get. We will never get a plaque, that's for sure. But that's fine. It is what it is. But to reach 2,500 milestone, and thank you all for being subscribers. All right, it's 23-17. The Hornets get down big against the Pacers. That is all she wrote, and it looks like it's occurring because 2 threes in less than 30 seconds raining down on the Hornets. They're going to have to get a score right here, or and a steal. McConnell gives that to Halliburton. Halliburton steps through. Might have been a travel, was not called. Obi Toppin. That may not be Obi Toppin, but Toppin with a three misses it. Salon, he is called for the travel at the other end for the Hornets. It's a 9-point lead. Yeah, that's like this. That might be some scouting too. Just Oh, that's crazy. That's scouting taking advantage of what the Hornets don't do well. Salon to the basket. Oh, use the glass, baby. Use the glass. What you doing? Guys, I'm gonna have to go get a job at the Hornets and Carolina. Helping out my boys. Cause this is just crazy sometimes. Trump walks out. Crowd silences. Trump walks away in middle of disastrous speech. Hmm. Oh, by the way, got a little cold, and so I'm sorry. See your subscribers. That's interesting right there. Little subscriber button. Oh, that's cool. That's cool actually. McConnell, his jumper is short. 1926 is the score. $19.26. Down at the other end. A missed shot by a Hornet. Did everything all right except finish the shot. He used the backboard and everything on that move. Halliburton, I think he feels, bruh, no. Walker step back jumper is no good. Rebound. Jeffries for the Hornets. He brings it down on the right side, goes between the legs, hands that to Ball. Okogie to the basket. Strong move with the pink shoes on, and he scores. Okogie back on the court. Hey, he helped us out a lot there right before the All-Star break, and then he got hurt toward that hamstring. McConnell with the jumper. TJ McConnell usually has a good game against the Hornets. 21-28 is the score. Jurkic picks up his dribble. Jurkic is a lazy playing guy. Okogie for three. All right, makes this a 4-point game. Walker. Pascal pulls up quickly and draws a foul on Okogie, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. We got one person in the chat. What's going on, guys? 49.4 seconds left in the first quarter. Pascal Siakam on the line. Now, I always talk about the Hornets having the best drip in the NBA. Now, the uniform that Indiana has on right now, that's hard. That's tough. That's tough. It ain't as tough as the Hornets. Definitely not as tough as the Hornets white jersey, but it's tough. I like that. I like especially the Carolina blue there. They probably wouldn't call it Carolina blue. They call it like Indiana blue. All right, Bob brings the ball down for the Charlotte Hornets. He is a young man that spends a lot of time in the G League, but has gotten called up a few times. Ball goes strong to the basket, throws it off the glass, can't hit it. Nurkic gets the rebound, but this is why I say he just plays lazy. Like, dang, it's like, I don't know, is it lazy or is he just playing in slow motion, it seems? He's too cool. He too cool to be a guy from overseas. Like, dang, bro, you too cool. I bet you Jurkic. I bet you Jurkic has a I bet you Jurkic has a black girlfriend. I bet you. Look how cool he is, bro. Like he reminds me of a kid that played basketball for us this year. The way he struts. Hit the free throw. All right, he hits one of the free throws. Stop talking about Nurkic, but he too cool, bro. He too cool. All right, 25.4 seconds on the clock. This is McConnell. McConnell being guarded by Ba. Spin move, leaves his man, kicks it back out to an open three-point shot, and that is good. Listen, Jurkic shoots a three because he couldn't find anybody else to pass it to, but yeah, he again he shoots too many of those threes to be averaging what he's averaging, and it's terrible. It's terrible. His 3-point shooting is bad, but he'll shoot it. I'm like, take a couple of dribbles in and pull up. All right, 25-32. 25-32. A lot of people think that the Hornets are tanking. I don't know. I don't know if they're tanking or not. Like, what is tanking? To me, tanking is when you purposely try not to win. So if the Hornets are going to purposely try not to win, well, we'll watch it. We'll watch it tonight. We'll watch it tonight and see if that's what, in fact, what they're doing. Because they still have their most productive player playing in these games, and that's Miles Bridges. All right? And I'm pretty sure nobody wants to tank, like, you know, wants to do an obvious tank, right? Like, nobody wants to do it obviously. Obviously. So I guess they'll play Miles Bridges for a while. I'm gonna check. We'll check and see how many minutes Miles Bridges gets. All right, because Miles never misses a game. A lot of quite a bit of the starters. You got Mark Williams starting, Miles Bridges. I think those are the only two guys from the original starting team from the beginning of the year. Okay, everybody else are fill-ins. Nick Smith Jr. not playing today. He is under the weather. All right, but anyway, this score 25-32 at the end of the first quarter. We have a timeout. All right, and while we are here, we might as well check the box scores really quick. All right, Mark Williams with 4 points. Seth Curry has 5. Josh Green with 3, and KJ Simpson has 5 for the bench. Kogi has 5. Nurkic with 3 for Indiana. Siakam has 3. Naismith 2. Miles Turner with 8 points. Halliburton has 8. Toppin and Walker both have 3. Has 3. And they are shooting the lights out of the 3-point shot. That's Walker again with another 3. So he now has 6. Thomas Bryant has 3 points. McConnell with 2. Yeah, but I don't. The only positive, only thing I like about Nurkic is his size. That's it, because I really don't do too much. Really don't do too much. Not a whole lot of defense. Can't hit free throws. Like what good is he? You know what I'm saying? What good does he do? He don't snatch down double figure rebounds. Just out there being cool. Pascal Siakam kicks it. It's stolen by Okogie. Okogie slows down on the right side, gets it back out to Salon. They swing it. This is Nurkic. Nurkic hands that off. Nope. Gets it back to Simpson. Simpson kicks it. Salon turned down the three, had it. Now they get it to Green. Only 5 seconds to shoot. Josh Green, hard shot under the basket. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound Pacers. This is Walker. He goes on the left. This is Siakam. Hands that off. Walker kicks it. McConnell for three. Can't hit it. Rebound. Pacers. McConnell shoots that little jumper. He can't hit it. Finally, nope. Pacers still have the rebound. And they get it to Siakam. Siakam steps back. Now he wants to take Nurkic. Layup is no good, but a foul on the play. A little more hustle out there than the Hornets were willing to not display. What's the term? Little more hustle out there by the Pacers than the Hornets were willing to exert. So the Pacers get the ball. And Siakam is at the line. And wouldn't you know it, he hits his free throw. All right. We're going to struggle with views tonight, so we're going to hang in here. We're going to see if we can get 5 views tonight. Siakam on the line. And he hits 1 of 2. Miles Bridges back on the floor. Hornets trailing by 11. And it's a loss, a turnover. This is Walker to the basket. Left hand shot is swiped out of there. Okogie for 3. It's a wedgie. And I don't know whose ball it is. Looks like it might stay Hornets ball. Miles with a good block on this end. I can't tell whether it's going to stay Hornets ball or not. Looks like it may have been a turnover on the wedge shot. Nope, it's going to be a jump ball. Pacers get it. McConnell on the right side. Foul's going to be called. I think on Jeffries. Hornets are down by 11, but, still in this game. They're just going to have to wake up here very quickly, I might add. Yeah, sort of like my views. Walker layup is missed, and an offensive foul is going to be called on the Pacers. Thomas Bryant. You know what just hit my mind? I bet you the Hornets. Why do we do this, bro? The Hornets are terrible. We are terrible. Why is it we cannot get the ball in bounds? Set a dang screen. Somebody else come and help. That's it. Thank you. Effort. Come on. Curry. You don't force the ball, bro. Like, hey, I'm looking. Don't telegraph the pass if he's not going to get open. Get the ball to somebody else. Heck, use all the thousands of timeouts that we have. That right there might have been the momentum break. Right after the announcer, I cannot remember. I don't know his name because Dale Curry's not there tonight. But don't know his name. But right after he made that comment that the Hornets were not he didn't dislike the way the Hornets were playing. I understood that. Like, yeah, they were down by 11, but for some reason you're thinking that, hey, if they can continue to play defense like this, Eventually, the shot's gonna fall. But now we're making these just silly mistakes, bruh. Silly mistakes. You bad pass. I mean, bad passers are still. They throw it in and get a slam dunk. I mean, just crazy. All right, but that's the only. I love doing these broadcasts. I love doing these guys. The only thing I dislike is the fact that I cannot help but come on here and argue or fuss at my Hornets because of the things we do. It doesn't matter about the injuries or whatever. Because whoever is out there is going to be making these silly mistakes. Like, come on. You guys are pros. You're pros. Let's play like pros. You may not be better than other teams, but you can't make dumb mistakes. 11 views, 11 views. So far, 11 views. Yeah. The way things are going, we'll struggle to get 50 today, but we're gonna hang in here. All right, it's going to be Hornets ball now. 9 minutes and 28 seconds. Hornets going to have to make a run right here. They get it to Nurkic. Nurkic with the spin move. Gets it in there and scores inside. That is Nurkic's move I've seen for last few games. Then there's a 3-point basket. I think that's Siakam for 3. Hornets do something good, and they let Indiana do something even better. 41-27. Hornets not scoring well today, and a turnover. Bad screen by Nurkic. Come on, Hornets. Like, not another blowout tonight. Come on now. Not another blowout. McConnell still in the game. Halliburton taking a long break. Siakam gets to the free throw line, turns around, being guarded by Miles Bridges. Neesmith for 3, can't hit it. Mark Williams with the rebound. And Simmons is going to bring this down. Hornets need a score. They get it to Mark Williams. Mark Williams gets that to Seth Curry. Seth Curry with the jumper. It's no good. Rebound Siakam. He brings it down the middle of the court himself. Steps through. And the rebound. The putback is no good by Bryant. Hornets down at the other end. They get that ball to Seth Curry. Seth Curry makes up for the bad pass he had a few minutes ago. Back to an 11-point lead, 30-41. Hornets finally get to 30 points. And they let McConnell get all the way to the basket. The reverse layup is no good, though. Rebound, Mark Williams, Simpson to Miles Bridges, who forces the shot up and finally gets his own rebound and scores. And Rick Carlisle calls a timeout. Hornets with a couple of quick scores, trying to stay in this game. 32-41. All right, Indiana has as you can see, they have outscored the Hornets. Well, they outscored the Hornets in the first quarter, 32-25. Hornets just actually 25 is not a bad score, not a bad amount to score in a quarter, but the Hornets have not been able to score much in the third quarter. However, we are up to 7 points right now. All right, 7-9. Playing a little bit of defense, but they got to get this offense rolling. Get this ball moving. Get some points in there. Keep this thing to within 10 by halftime, or at least keep it to within 10. 5 will be great. All right, so we have another timeout. And let me look at something really quick. Really quick. This year's game history. This is going to be the last time the Hornets play the Pacers this year. So in the first game, the Hornets beat the Pacers 103-83. In the second game, the Hornets beat the Pacers 113-109. And I'm sure the Pacers are like, hey, yo, we're not losing to this sorry team this time. Let's see if it gives me any information for the first game. For the first game, Melo Ball had 31 points. Siakam with 27. Second game, that was in December. You would expect about some of the same, right? No, this time it's B. Miller. B. Miller with 26 points, and but T.J. McConnell, who usually has a pretty good game against the Hornets, had 30 points. All right, so let's see who ends up being a hero this game. Whoa, we got 2 people in the chat. What's going on? 2 people in the chat. We might make 5. Oh, they left. All right, 32-41, 9-point lead by the Pacers. 7 minutes and 26 seconds on the clock. Toppin gets that to Halliburton, who's back on the court. He's picked up by Miles Bridges. Miles, the other Miles, for the Pacers, throws that one away. This is the Hornets ball. This is Mark Williams. Finds Miles Bridges. He shoots a 3. Can't hit it. Mark Williams, a little bit of theatrics going on there. Got pushed. Now we need somebody under the basket. Obi Toppin tried to kick that back out. Curry deflects it. 6 minutes and 50 seconds. Can the Hornets play a little defense right here? Daniel Berry Sports Highlights, guys in the house. What's going on, Daniel Berry? Yo. Daniel Berry always comes on and says, yo. Halliburton for 3. Rebound, Mark Williams. Outlet to Simpson. Simpson on the right side of the court. Screen set by Miles Bridges. Simpson finds Miles. Miles looking for a screen, but gets it to Curry. Curry on that right side. Gets out of the traffic. Gets it to Miles Bridges. Miles shoots another 3. Splash this time. Hornets haven't been this close in a while. 6-point lead. 35-41. Halliburton with a floater. That's no good, and that is knocked out of bounds to the Hornets. To the Hornets. The Hornets will walk this one up. K.J. Simpson finds Mark Williams. Mark Williams hands that to Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges kicks it. Dang, Miles, come on, bro. Miles Bridges throws a pass that wasn't great, but it's knocked out of bounds. Still going to be Hornets ball. Let's see if the Hornets can get the ball in here. See if they can set a screen. A lot of slow movement. Ball goes out top to K.J. Simpson. 7 seconds to shoot. Maybe he knows how much time it is. I don't know. He shoots a long 3. Can't hit it. Rebound, maybe a walk, but it's going to be Indiana ball. Halliburton gets his shoulders across, kicks it, wide open three. No good, but Indiana. Oh, thought they had the rebound. Kobe got the rebound. They find Miles. Miles slows it down. Crossover, goes strong to the basket. Body. And tried to flip that over. Thought he should have used the glass, but he gets fouled. He'll go to the free throw line where he is pretty good free throw shooter. Neesmith with the foul. Guys, I'm doing all I can. Scotty, I'm doing all I can to get viewers in here tonight. We only got one. We've been as high as two. Miles Bridges on the line with the purple sneakers. Splash. The first free throw was good. Baugh comes in. Damian Baugh takes out KJ Simpson. KJ Simpson, I think, has a couple of scores tonight. Miles rattles in both. Another 2 points for the Hornets. 37-41. 4-point lead. Halliburton behind the three-point line. Now he floats it off the glass. That's good. 43-37. 4 minutes and 55 seconds left in the first. This is Baugh. Baugh finds Mark Williams. Mark Williams with the finger roll. Can't hit it, but he's fouled on the play. That'll send him to the free throw line where he is decent. $37-43. 4 minutes and 48 seconds left before intermission. Mark Williams on the line. And, oh my gosh, misses the first one. Come on, Mark. Tijan Salon comes in. Come on now. All right, well, he's going to hit one. Mark Williams does hit the second. 38-43. Halliburton to bring the ball down. Toppin setting the screen up top. Now he rolls away. Out there open for three. Turns it down. Finds Neesmith. Neesmith gives it back to Halliburton. Halliburton gets to the three-point line. He shoots it. Can't hit it. Rebound. Seth Curry. 4 minutes and 21 seconds on the clock. Finds Salon. Salon gets it the ball in the corners. No good. Ma, put me some tea in here, please. Topping from one end to the other. Misses the layup. Well, I don't know if you was going. I don't know when you come in. You know, be 9:30, 10 o'clock. Oh, nice pass. Mark Williams can't hang on to it. Can't catch a cold, but he's fouled in the paint. Two people in the chat. Hey, guys, hit that like button so maybe we can fool the algorithm, and the algorithm will get this out, and we can get a couple more viewers in here. No likes, no algorithm. Mark Williams with the first free throw is good. Mama, come on, hit that like button. Now we'll use both of your phones. Huh? You don't have YouTube on your other phone? What you talking about? On your new one? Yeah, you do. It's automatic. What you talking about? All right, give me the phone. I will show you. Halliburton. His ball is deflected. He gets it back. 5 seconds to shoot. Halliburton with the floater. It's good. That's a nice little move right there. Everybody's doing. You get the defender behind you. Slow down. Hesitate. It's actually an old move, but I see it a lot more in the pros now. This is Seth Curry. Goes to his left. Kicks it to Salon. Salon with 5 seconds to shoot. He wants somebody to come out. He shoots a long three. Can't hit it. Rebound. Damian Baugh. And he throws it off the back of Halliburton. All right, it's Hornets ball under their own basket. Let's see if they can get it in. They do. Nice move by Damian Ball. What a fake, but he can't hit the easy layup. Miles Turner for three. Can't hit it. Rebound. Tijon Salon. Tijon strong to the basket. Step through. Acrobatic move, and he scores. It's a 4-point game. But then the Hornets let Pascal Siakam get a shot off, but nobody boxes out Miles Turner, the biggest guy on the court, and he fouls it, puts it back in. But you said you didn't have YouTube on this.
I have to download the app.
Oh.
I have my old phone. It's the same number, so.
Hey, we'll tap her.
What?
I said, all right. All right, the Hornets do so many things good, and then they just get really, really slack. Ball with the ball. Kicks it. Salon with another jumper way off. Come on. Halliburton at the other end with a dunk off the rebound and the outlet pass from Miles Turner, and the Hornets don't have anybody back. 1 minute, 24 seconds. No, everybody was not below the three-point line. Seth Curry was out there. See somebody with a rebound, you got to go. Damian Baugh misses another layup, but Mark Williams with the follow. Miles Turner. Oh, he lost. He can't do that. Low dribble right there is going to leave that for Miles Turner. Miles Turner didn't come get it, so the gentleman continued to dribble. 59 seconds on the clock. Damian Baugh kicks it. Salon back to Damian. He's got 7 seconds to shoot. Again to the basket. Can't hit the layup. Let's go, Baugh. That's 3 layups that he's missed. Nice passing by Indiana to get that ball under the basket to Pascal Siakam. 10-point lead by Indiana. This is Baugh. He's been able to get to the basket a couple of times, just not able to finish. And a turnover. Mark Williams couldn't hang on to it. Siakam stops behind a three-point line. Misses. Hornets. 10 seconds down. Will definitely take this last shot. Seth Curry is able to score with 1.7 seconds on the clock. That's a travel, bro. Catch the ball and take 2 steps. All right, 4.3 seconds. 45-53 is the score. Hornets got this down to like a 4-point lead, a 4-point deficit, and then the Indiana Pacers was able to run points off there. Some of those points came off of Hornets turnovers or lack of hustle. I do not know the name of the commentator who's with Collins tonight, but he is the same guy that does the halftime summary with the young lady. So I respect what he said because he just tells it like it is. He doesn't mix words and try to make things seem like, well, the Hornets this, the Hornets good. No, he tells it like it is. So I'm really interested in seeing what he's going to say here. So uh, we're out of timeout now, so I want to go ahead and go through the stats real quick because I really want to hear what he has to say. Hey, they may not let him talk. They may not let him talk. They may not let him speak. All right, here we go. Let's go to the stats. We're also going to get this score right. 45-53. 45-53. Again, Hornets playing Indiana. I've seen the Hornets play defense a lot worse than this, so they're not playing bad defense, but I think things could be a little better. We'll see how many turnovers the Hornets have and how many points that they could get back or have back if they did not turn the ball over. As you can see up here, the Indiana Pacers outscored the Hornets in the first quarter 32-25, and in the second quarter 21-20. Miles Bridges with 7 points. Mark Williams has 8. Seth Curry with 10. Josh Green has 3. KJ Simpson 5. Tijon Salon off the bench with 5. 2. Okogie and Nurkic both have 5 points. No one is in foul trouble. However, Mark Williams has 4 turnovers. Josh Green has 2 himself. In the Indiana Pacers, or for the Indiana Pacers, Siakam has 9 points. Neesmith with 2. Miles Turner with 12 points. Nembhard hasn't scored yet. Halliburton has 14 points. Obi Toppin with 3 off the bench. Walker with 6. Bryant has 5 points. And TJ McConnell with 2. I got a feeling TJ McConnell's gonna get the scoring here next time he has a chance to get out here and play. So as a team, or I like to call this the tell of the tape, the Hornets shooting 38.6%. Indiana Pacers shooting 40%. From the 3-point line, Hornets 33.3%. They are 5 of 11. While the Pacers are 9 of 23 for 39.1. Neither team shooting free throws very well. The Hornets 54%. They are 6 of 11. Indiana 2 of 4 for 50%. Rebounding. It's 29-20 Hornets. Hornets have 9 assists to 14 for Indiana. Blocks, never mind that. Total turnovers, the Hornets 10. Indiana only 5. Points conceded off of turnovers. Well, I say the Hornets have conceded. So the Hornets have given up 13 points. Indiana only 2. That hurts. That hurts. Points off of turnovers. So imagine if you don't turn the ball over. Hornets probably actually leading this game. 13 points? Come on now. They're definitely leading the game if you don't turn those over. All right, fast break points 3-5 Pacers. Points in the paint 22-18 Hornets. Yeah, there you go. Largest lead by the Pacers 14. The Hornets led at the beginning of the game by 2. All right, so there it is. There you go. We will be back momentarily for the second half of this game. Thank you all for watch. For those who are watching, I appreciate it, and especially those who hit that like button. Appreciate you for hitting the like button.
Have you ever felt? Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Uh. Yeah. Uh. Yeah. Uh. Have you ever felt? Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Uh. Yeah. Uh. Yeah. Uh.
All right, the second half begins with the Indiana Pacers. Miles Turner with a long three. He hits it. Just continuing to let the three-point shooters shoot is one of the characteristics of the Hornets. Missed shot right there by Simpson, but Mark Williams is able to tip it in. 47-60, 56 is the score. Once again, the Hornets allow the other teams to shoot three-point shots. Halliburton. Pascal Siakam misses, but the Hornets stand around and watch Indiana get another rebound. Miles Turner with the jumper. Misses it. But the fact that he was allowed to shoot the three shows you how the Charlotte Hornets defense has got to get on track. And then a bad screen at the other end, which is going to be another turnover by the Hornets. Neesmith with another three. And the Hornets just continue to not run the Indiana Pacers off the three-point line. And they continue to take advantage of it. Another turnover by the Hornets. This time, Siakam from end to end. And the layup is good. 64 points. This is Miles Bridges. Bounce pass to Mark Williams. Spin moves. He misses the layup. But he's fouled on the play. Probably should have tried to gather himself, and dunked that one through. But it's not going to matter if the Hornets do not start playing smart defense. Right now, seeing that the Indiana Pacers are hitting threes, how about stepping out? Run them off the three, guys. If the opposing team is going to score, they're going to score points. Well, make them score twos instead of threes. (51-64). All right, this is Halliburton this time, being guarded by Simpson. Halliburton off the glass is no good. Hornets need to push it. Let's see, will they take advantage of it? Nope. Curry gets to the mark all the way back out to Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges able to flip it off the glass and hit it. Siakam at the other end, left behind the three-point line. Guys, they're going to hit him. Step out there. All right, Halliburton goes off the screen. He is bumped. And it's going to be foul on Simpson. Hornets playing pretty good ball, but the defense is letting them down. Halliburton bounce passes Siakam with the floater. It's good. Back to a 10-point lead. Well, back to a 13-point lead. Mark Williams to Curry. Curry deep in the corner. Step back, three. Oh, my gosh. Tough shot. Makes this a 10-point game. Pascal Siakam throws it in, goes all the way to the free throw line, turns it, throws it back to Neesmith. Skip pass to Nimhart. Now this is Siakam. He's at the elbow. Halliburton to Neesmith for three. Can't score. Mark Williams with the rebound. Hands that over to KJ Simpson. KJ Simpson is pushed, but it's not called. Blocked. Rebound Siakam. Here's Naismith. Nimhart in the corner. Hits that three. Hornets getting barraged. Is that the right way to say it? Barraged by threes. Hornets try to go down to Mark Williams. That ball is deflected by Miles Turner. It's going to go out of bounds on Indiana. It's going to be Hornets ball. Hey, guys, we got 4 likes. Thanks for the 4 likes. I appreciate it. Hornets get the ball in. This is Nurkic. Gets that to Simpson. Simpson. Back to Miles Bridges. The step back three. That's good. Right on line. It's a 9-point lead, 59-68. Can the Hornets play any type of defense? A little defense. Siakam missed three. Nurkic with the rebound. This is Simpson with the ball. Finds Miles Bridges. Thought about the three. Tried to split. Tried to split 2 defenders. The ball is kicked. It's going to remain Hornets ball. And we got a timeout. 59-68. Hornets would be right in there if they would. I mean, guy, listen. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, but come on now. When a team gets hot hitting threes, you don't let them stand out there and hit threes. You go out there, you contest. You make them drive to the basket. If they're going to score, they get 2 points, not 3 points. That's more of an effort for you to come back when you're letting the other team just hit threes. What's up, Garrett? Garrett stopped by. Appreciate you, Garrett. Nothing, man. Out here, look, watching my Hornets, fussing at my Hornets as usual. All right. I mean, like, I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Go real quickly to the team stats. Let you guys get a look at that. And guess which stat I'm going to look at. Well, I make sure we get this score right. All right, 59-68. Yeah, this thing could be a lot closer. Hornets with turnovers. And not playing defense like... I mean, we could play defense so much better. Or so much smarter, put it that way. All right, I think it's 59-68. Yeah, 59-68. All right, so which stat am I going to look at? Let's go 3 point. Let's go to the 3-point stats. Hornets, 7 out of 17. Not bad, 41.2%. Indiana, they are 12 of 30 now. 12 of 30, 40%. Doesn't seem great, but I think the Hornets had a better. I'm not sure if they had a better 3-point average, but to come out and let the Pacers hit at least 3 threes since the third quarter started. It may have even been 4. It's too much of a effort you have to put for it to come back. Don't give them the 2. Contest the 2, but if they're going to score, they get 2s, not 3s. Hornets rebound free throw shooting has improved just a bit, 61.5 up from 55%, I think. This is Miles Bridges. Fall away jumper is good. Miles pretty consistent. He did I think the last couple of games went through a little bit of a drought, but he's one of those players that doesn't stay in the drought, which is good. Halliburton with the jumper, no good. Rebound, Nurkic. A nice pass under the basket for KJ Simpson from Miles, 63-68. Great timeout by Rick Carlisle, and probably going to be an outstanding timeout because um, these the Pacers are a really good team. They're a good team, so they understand. Look, the timeout, we got to regroup, and they'll come out and they'll make a play. Watch what I say. Tar Heels got some guys from West Virginia. Yeah, yeah. Gosh, what's his name? Something Johnson, if I'm not mistaken. Uh, real briefly, I was on a, I was I on a golf course? No. I tried to look up some video on them, but I didn't go to the right places yet. But I'll look at some on them, see what kind of player he is. But yeah, and I I don't know how many guys are gonna really want to come to North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Like if it was 10, 15 years ago, and this thing was going on, this portal was going on, like the Tar Heels wouldn't have any problem getting guys. I mean, I know we had a different coach, but there'll be no problem. The Tar Heels will have like the pick of the litter. Just even by saying we're interested in you playing for the Tar Heels, those guys would come. But it's just not how it is right now, man. So, and I think that's what happened to us. That's what they said happened to us last year. We're like, why did we not go after a big guy? Well, the biggest guy that we could get was Lubin. You know what I'm saying? Year before last, to have those two guys that we got, two of them now in the pros, that was just I don't want to say look, but it helped us a lot. But just hadn't happened, didn't happen last year, and but I think with our general manager and things changing on that end, the same thing that Tar Heel K has been saying forever. They're spending so much money on the football team and not enough. He's saying on basketball. Well, they got to change things now, and I think they are going that way. So maybe we can draw some guys over, in that transfer portal. If not, you still can't get slack on the recruiting trail. You still got to recruit the guys to take the place of whatever you want. If you want a running gun offense, you got to find guys. You got to recruit guys that can handle, not turn the ball over, and get the ball down the court. And for goodness sake, somebody recruit a shooter. Like, just your job is to go shoot the ball. I'm not talking. I'm talking pure shooters. Just a shooter, not a scorer. That's all Carolina has. That's all a lot of teams get. They get scorers. They don't get shooters. We need shooters. All right, Hornets get a rebound. Off of a missed shot by Indiana. Yeah, Damian Ball has gotten to the basket, but he can't hit it tonight. He's a 6'6" guard. That's good. That's good. We need to get some size out there. We do need to get some size. I'm all for the small guy, but Diabate with the slam. Hornets have brought this thing all the way down to a 3. And Boss says, hey, y'all get back, play some defense. Missed 3 by Obi Toppin. Jonathan Powell, yeah. Well, I'm glad the size is there. Like, listen, listen, nothing let Carolina know that we need some size out there at guard more than playing against Duke this year. I mean, the smallest guard they had out there was what's his name? Gosh, I can't remember his name, and I'm not. It's not. It was definitely wasn't Cooper Flagg. Cooper Flagg's biggest guard they got out there. Knipple, the other guy. Gosh, what's his name? Can't think of his name. But anyway, he's what 6'5"? He might even be 6'6". It'll come to me after a while. Come on, guys, let's go. McConnell comes in the game and just slow walks it straight to the basket. All right, Hornets down by 3. They had it all the way down to 1. Mark Williams at the top gets to the Damian Barr. Damian Barr is going to get a point here in a minute. Offensive foul. Damian Barr is just, it's one of those nights. Can't do anything right, or can't get a call, put it that way. Yeah, you can't leave that elbow out there. Yeah, see if they can get a few more guys. They were looking at a kid. What's his last name? Dorn. Played down the road at Elon. That was is a nice size guard, but he played in I guess you would call them mid major. And they're just wondering, how he's gonna fare at this level. At I don't want to say the next level, but yeah. Damian Barr coast to coast for a layup, gets those 2 back. Somebody play some daggone defense on McConnell for 3 minutes and 55 seconds. McConnell skip passes it. Hands that to Bryant. Walker has that ball deflected out of bounds. It's going to be off of Diabate. Yeah, some interesting things, man, to watch for next year. Our Panthers out there making deals, trying to do some things. Of course, Carolina football with offensive foul. Come on. This is why Indiana's in 4th place. They taking the run, hanging on that run from the Hornets, and making plays. Yeah, with coach, the new football coach, and then I guess we're gonna say the new look Tar Heel basketball team. With 2 guys gone, 2 guys who have started. It's gonna look different, and with the seniors that are gone, so things will be interesting. Diabate hands that to Jeffries for 3. He can't hit it. Rebound. Walker gets that to Halliburton. Wow, what was that? Blocking foul, but I don't know. Looked like he got in the air and threw that up. Waiting on the contact. Looks like a charge, but I don't know. All right, we have a timeout on the court. 69-75. Hornets making a move, but every time they do, Indiana Pacers have an answer for it. The Hornets have outscored the Indiana Pacers in the third quarter, although it's only by 2 points. There's 3 minutes and 10 seconds in the quarter. 5 likes. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. They're not going to overturn that. All right, we have told you. Yeah, he was already in the air. But I don't think he's moving. Well, let's see. They saw it. Yeah, I guess so. Jason Rogers, what's going on? We're good over here, man. Like I told Garrett, just here fussing at my Hornets again tonight. All right, leading scorers for both teams: Miles Bridges with 14 and Seth Curry with 13 for those Hornets. And for Indiana, Miles Turner with 15 and Halliburton with 14. Ice Walker at the line for Indiana. He rims out the first one. Now, Indiana is, if I'm not mistaken, I think they are in fourth place in the East. We'll take a look at that later. Got some discussion going on there. Walker hits one of two. Diabate. Go ahead, Diabate. I like Diabate. I don't know why Coach hesitates to put him in. He's going to out-hustle everybody on the court. McConnell drives. Bounce passes that. I thought he hit the floor first. Halliburton with that ugly shot, but it's effective. Goes in. Loose ball. Easy layup at the other end. Showtime for Indiana. Bounce pass into a dunk. And now it's back up to 10. The Hornets have got to stop turning the ball over. And here's another turnover. Just too much. Too much. Too much. And I think Indiana has scored on just about every turnover. Toppin gets that to Halliburton. Halliburton with 10 seconds. Floater. I mean, not even a floater, just a straight line layup. The Hornets come out and do a few things great, and they give it all right back. Jeffries in the corner being guarded by McConnell. McConnell is too small. And he takes him to the basket for two. McConnell in the lane. Burling and Durling gets that ball to Bryant. Bryant misses a three. Hornets bring it back down to the other end. Damian misses another. What are we doing? What kind of defense are we playing? All right, the Hornets. This is the end of the third. 37 seconds left. That just means the Hornets have a whole nother quarter to make some more runs. They've been doing some runs. It's been up and down, but the Hornets hadn't been able to take the lead. Damian Ball, coach, I don't know. You might need to take Damian out tonight. I don't know. It's like he's trying, but nothing he's doing is working. So, Obi Toppin in the corner for 3. Can't hit it. Rebound, though, by Thomas Bryant, and he hangs on the rim. And we got Ball at the other end, still on the floor. And he is in some pain. I hate to say it like this, but might be a blessing in disguise for the Hornets to have some. Well, let me not say that, because the Hornets, the reason why he is playing is because the Hornets are short of individuals now, and Josh Green started at the beginning of the game. He's hurt. He's not going to be playing the rest of the night. So the Hornets may run out of players, may run out of guards anyway. I guess Okogie is going to have to come in. I hadn't seen Okogie all third quarter, so I don't think he's hurt. Let's hope not. Let's hope not. All right, so it is 73-87 score. The Hornets have gotten this all the way down to 1, and then immediately started turning the ball over again. T. Kubler, yeah. Pacers pulling away. They've done this a couple of times. The Hornets have battled all the way back, and then it's like once they get too close, it's like they start. It's like stage fright. They'll start making mistakes. So we have a timeout. Let me show you what I'm talking about, guys. Hey, thank you everybody for hanging out with me, stopping by tonight. I appreciate it. Let's go to the team stats. All right, team stats. First of all, we can go right back to the 3-point shooting, because the Hornets are continuing to let them shoot threes, 13-34, only 38% from behind that line, but that is definitely keeping the Pacers in the game. You know, they're 35 of 75. Hornets 28 of 60, 61. But first of all, let's look at the turnovers. Hornets now have committed 15 turnovers. I think it was 10 at halftime. 10 at halftime. Now it's now 5. We have conceded 24 points. Conceded 24 points on turnovers. I mean, that's it right there. That's it. That's the biggest difference. We have rebounded the ball better. We're sharing the ball a bit, 14-23. We're just turning it over. And easy turnovers. When I'm not easy turnovers, but turnovers that lead to easy baskets at the other end. If the Hornets stop doing that right now, they'll be into this game. Tijon Salon shot that from Charlotte, and it goes in. McConnell to the basket. Can't hit it. About time somebody plays some defense on him. This is Miles Bridges. Miles shoots the 3. Splash. 3 threes in a row for the Hornets. 2 threes in a row for the Hornets. And once again, here's that run. It's at the beginning of the 4th. You know they're going to have a dry spell. So can they play good enough defense So when they start to run at the end of the game, they can get all the way through. McConnell kicks it. One more pass. 3 seconds to shoot. Walker, long three. Wow. Hits it. And breaks the heart of the Hornets. Another turnover by the Hornets. This is what's killing us. It's just turnover after turnover. 3-point shot. No good. Rebound. Salon. Miles, skip pass over to Jeffries for 3. Can't get it. Salon runs down the 3-point miss. Spin move by Bridges, and Bridges takes the contact and scores. It's a 10-point lead. Hornets get a rebound. Simpson. Miles Bridges slows it down. Hands that to Nurkic. Nurkic gives it right back to him, and Nurkic gets the ball, gets to the basket. Layup is good. The slow motion big man gets all the way to the basket. It's back to an 8-point lead. Rick Carlisle calls another timeout. Using all his timeouts. And switches it. Spins back to the middle, switches it to the left, lays it off the left. All right. Your actual score, 82-90. And we have another timeout. Now the Hornets, they were outscoring the Pacers in the third quarter. With Pacers, once again, they squeezed out another quarter where they took the lead. They have led every quarter. At the end of every quarter, there was a little flurry there at the end, and a lot of it again comes from the Hornets turning the ball over. Miles Bridges has 18 points. He'll end up with probably around 25 tonight. Mark Williams with 12. Curry has 13. Mark Williams played 27 minutes, more than any other Hornet. Diabate came in and gave us a great 7 minutes, where he scored 6 points and snatched down 3 rebounds. Wonder what Diabate could do if he played the whole game. Pascal Siakam, 13 points, 6 rebounds. Miles Turner, 15. Halliburton has 19, and Jarris Walker with 10. You know, they've talked about Miles Turner being traded to the Hornets for like the last 5 years, and I don't think it's ever going to happen. Hey guys, thanks for the 5 likes. Thanks for hitting that like button. I appreciate it. Siakam backing down his man. The jumper is no good. Simpson with the rebound. Seth Curry Finds Jurkic. Jurkic. Nurkic uses that big body, and Bryant complaining because there was no offensive foul call. The Hornets get this back down to 6 and see if the usual pull away happens here. Bryant hands that to Walker. Walker's been a thorn in the Hornets side tonight. And it's a foul on the play. Bryant's upset. But hey, look, it's just a hard foul, brother. It's a hard foul, brother. Oh, guys, wait. Yeah, the NBA game. I mean, I understand a little bit, keep things calm so things don't go wild like in both the NBA and the NFL. But the NFL is no longer like gladiators, because everything. Yeah, look, I nobody wants to really get hit hard, no blind side block. Nobody wants to get hurt, put it that way. But you know, back when I played, it's like that was part of you knew that could happen, and everybody watching knew that could happen. That's a lot reason why people watch. They want to see these big hits, but that's not. You can't do that anymore. The hard foul right there, like everybody knows, like even on the playground, you foul somebody like that, it's like, hey, the game is close. I don't want you to score. I'm gonna send you to the free throw line, and hey, hey, guy, listen, I had to make it hard for you to score. It's your ball, your ball, your ball. We don't go to the free throw line, but your ball, not a hostile act. That's how it is these days. Miles Turner has been talked about being traded to every team in the league for almost a decade. That's right. Ref, it's a common foul, baby. Common foul. For almost a decade, but he ends up being a career pacer, yeah. Yeah, by the time they trade him, he'll be on his be on the downside. All right. Thomas Bryant, I think is his name. I think his name is Thomas. He's at the free throw line. Bryant hits the first. And he hits both. All right, let's see if it's time for the Hornets to start making crazy mistakes. Yeah, it probably is. They had it down to 6. And there it is. Right on cue, another turnover. It's not a little nonchalant. It's a lot nonchalant. How many times are we going to do it and just turn the ball over? These guys have nearly 30 points off of our turnovers. Miles Bridges slips. Curry's able to find the ball though. 7 minutes and 40 seconds, but there's only 5 to shoot. Curry shoots it, and he has scored. He has fouled shooting a 3-point shot by Halliburton. No, that's not Halliburton. Halliburton's brother. But he did. The step back. Oh, no, it's not. It was not a 3. Excuse me. It wasn't a 3. It was a 2-point shot, but he can turn it into a 3. Hey, let's see if Mark's going to get 3. I don't know if Mark's going to get 4. I hadn't seen Mark in a while. I don't know if Coach. They didn't say he was hurt. They didn't say he was hurt, but he's got 17 minutes in the game. My bad. He's got 27 minutes in the game. I do not remember seeing him in the second. Why does McConnell just go to the basket over and over? Every game he kills us like that. Yeah, I don't know if Mark's gonna get it. Nurkic with the back down. That's one thing I would say the Hornets have missed for years. There's no big man. They have no big man that could at least bring another aspect of the game to the Hornets. Hornets are just outside shooting team. Now you got a big man Nurkic in there that can back you down. I still think he's lazy. I'm saying lazy, but the better word is nonchalant. Yeah, he's too cool out there. All right, Indiana swings the ball. They got it to Siakam. Siakam being guarded by Miles. Miles, you know he's going to turn on you. The turnaround jumper is no good, but Miles Turner gets the rebound. Walker. McConnell. Three-point shot is good. Shepard for three. Back to a 10-point lead. Skip pass. This is to Seth Curry behind the back. Gets that to Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges kicks it. Simpson gives a bounce pass to Jeffries on the baseline. Jeffries bounces it out of bounds on his foot or off of his foot. 6:19 on the clock. He got hurt, man. I just needed him. I don't know if he's hurt. Like he played 26 minutes and I haven't seen him. I know Green got hurt. Green is in the locker room, but I didn't, unless they said it and I wasn't listening. I hadn't heard that he got hurt. Let me see if they've got it written down here. Neesmith for three. Can't hit it, but another rebound by Indiana. And Neesmith all the way to the basket and scores. Foul on the play. 5 minutes and 56 seconds on the clock. That might be the proverbial nail in the coffin for the Hornets. I don't know. They've got Josh Green, who started today, as an update, but I don't know why Mark Williams hasn't been in there, unless coach thinks that this is a better lineup. But right now, once again, the Indiana Pacers, with 5 minutes and 51 seconds on the clock, seem to be pulling away. I see Mark on the bench. Hold up, is that Mark? No. Simpson to the basket. Layup is good. I don't know if Mark is on the bench or not. He might be gone. They got to hold Siakam under 19 points. We stop turning the ball over. That could happen. Oh, a steal. Musa Diabate with the dunk at the other end. Like, I don't know why they don't play this dude more. Heck, I'd start him. What's Siakam got? Pascal Siakam with 15 points. Halliburton with the crossover. Walker hits everything he throws up tonight, and he hits again. Another three. 4 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. Hornets got plenty of time. They've got the time. Oh, Seth with the pass. They've got 7 seconds to shoot. You got to get that ball out of there. Let's go, Seth. And there's Mark Williams out there. He had to take a three, but Miles Turner says no way. And it's 0.2 seconds on the clock. Great defense. And we're out there holding the daggone ball, waiting for the screen, man. That's why I hate the ISO play. Throw it up. Oh my gosh, it went in. Unlikely shot. Seth with the alley. Just throw it up and say Mark Williams go get it. Mark tips it in. And they let Walker shoot another three. And I mean, what are we going to do, guys? I don't understand it. I just do not understand it. The reason these guys are beating you is because, first of all, we're turning the ball over. They got 30 points off turnovers. Tijon Shalom for three. Follow your shot. What are you doing? You knew that was short. You're standing like a Statue of Liberty. Go follow your shot. And then we continue to let them shoot threes. If you're a man-to-man, get up on your guy. Everybody on that team is shooting threes. Get out there. Oh, my gosh. The Hornets don't deserve to win, bro. You don't deserve to win. Yeah, look, that was a good score under the basket. Great. No look pass or whatever, but, I'd rather them have that than the threes. We're standing out there letting them shoot threes. You're trying to fight and get back into this game. Come on, baby. Oh, yeah, my boy in. Yep. Look, he's been out for a while. He's been out for a while. He hasn't been doing anything here for a while, but, yeah, he's back in there. He just got to score 2 more points. Hey, did he get it? Did he get it on that tip? Let's see. Get a little background. Little background music. All right, Mark Williams with 14. I need, Mark he got 14. Well, he got it on the tip. Highly unlikely, but it worked. I don't know what it is about the Hornets, but they're able to play with the Pacers. I mean, all year they beat the Pacers. Don't know if it's going to happen tonight because, first of all the turnovers. There's too many turnovers, bro. Like, too many turnovers by the Hornets. Not only just turnovers, the Hornets have 18 turnovers and they've conceded 29 points off turnovers. How are you going to win when basically what you're doing is giving the other team points? A bunch of steals at the top, and just race off to the races at the other end. All right. Uh, Still 3 minutes and 16 seconds left in this game. 95-110. It's a 5-point lead. 5-point lead by the Pacers. This is Simpson. Simpson kicks it. I don't know what kind of pass that was. Maybe Halliburton got his hands on it. Or maybe Jeffries thought about passing and saw Halliburton at the last second. 6 seconds to shoot now. Hornets going to have to work. There's nobody under the basket. Let's see what they do here. Screen. They're trying to force it in the salon. They do. He throws it off the foot of a Pacer. Now there's 4.5 seconds on the clock. 2:58 on the clock. It's a 5-point lead by Indiana. Hornets get the ball in. They got 12 seconds now. Shoot Simpson to the basket. It's blocked by Miles Turner. Here's Nembhard. Nembhard hands that to Halliburton. 2:41 on the clock. They leave Obi Toppin open for three. Now he comes down, skip passes over to Halliburton. Halliburton open for three. And of course he hits it. Nope. The Hornets won't step out. They just will not step. It's man to man. It's man to man. KJ Simpson. No Miles Bridges on the court. Hornets did this the last game. Jeffries for three. It's like they see this could be called tanking. I think they did this the last game. Looked like it was close and they just but I think the Hornets won last game. But anyway, the close game. He just Miles Bridges not out there. That's their main scorer, main producer, and he's sitting on the bench. Because we're going to play these guys, and if it's close, we're going to take out our main scorer. For what reason, I don't know, and we'll let these guys go because we don't want to win, right? We don't really want to win. Yeah, the Hornets may actually be tanking. Like, I didn't want to believe that, but I think they are. This is not the first time I've seen in a sort of a close game where they leave their main scorer is not out there. Like, why? Walker for three. Short this time. Rebound Hornets. A minute, 31 seconds on the clock. Dang, Simpson, ready to shoot the ball. You came around the top. Nobody was there, and you kick it. We just need to get points. All right, coach. Bro, I want to hear that. If you ain't gonna play your scorers, your best players, like Miles Bridges, definitely not hurt. He can't be hurt. Like, who would 93, 113. Oh, my bad, guys. I don't know why I was thinking it was closer than what it is right now. I don't know why I was thinking it's closer than what it is right now. Okay, I got you. So they new guys in here. So, yeah. I thought it was close, but But Miles Bridges has been out for a while though. Like you just like no, we're just gonna take him out. Period. Hart. Good gracious. The step back. A minute and 13 seconds on the clock. 15-point lead by Indiana. Salon picks up his dribble, finds Mark. Mark rattles it in. Hart, 52 seconds on the clock. He goes on the right. Has Mark on him, shoots over him again, splash again. 102, 117, 42 seconds on the clock. And looks like Indiana's going to get their first win over the Hornets this year. Salon kicks it. Jeffries with another three. But the Hornets have waving the proverbial white flag. Nembhard, same side. Skip passes. This is Bryant. Bryant. He's got Diabate on him. Fall away jumper is good. .105, 119, I think is going to be the score, ladies and gentlemen. And it is. Hornets were in it for a while. But when you turn the ball over as many times as they did, there is no way you're going to beat any professional team. As bad as the Hornets are, if the Hornets had turned the ball, if the Pacers had turned the ball over 18 times, maybe even 20, we'll look at that in a second. Against the Hornets, there's no way they would have won the game either. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look. And then get you guys out of here. Hey, I'd like to say thank you for all of you who tuned in. Like I said, knew the stream was going to be definitely slow tonight. But we did end up getting 6. I said we wanted to get at least 5. Got 6 in here. All right, here we go. Here's your box scores. Man, this game was over kind of quick. Not even 2.5 hours. Not even 2.5 hours. All right, for the Charlotte Hornets, Miles Bridges ended with 18 points. He only played 24 minutes is what I'm talking about there. 24 minutes. Mark Williams, 32 with 16. He played more minutes than anyone. 16 points. Steph Curry with 16 points, 30 minutes. Josh Green got hurt after scoring 3 points. KJ Simpson scored 9. Musa Diabate, 13 minutes, 8 points. Bruh, like again, like how many minutes how many points would he score for you if he played some real minutes? Deshaun Salon, 27 minutes, 7 points. Josh Okogie, 13 minutes, 5 points. He played well when he was out there. I don't know. They may be he's coming back from a pulled hamstring, so they may be what do you call it, playing him sparsely so he doesn't re-injure that hamstring. Nurkic with 20 minutes, 13 points, 5 rebounds. Jeffries had 8 points. Baugh had 2 points, but I tell you what, he was 1 of 9 from the field. He only shot a 3-point shot, but he missed a lot of layups. That could have had a different Could have had a different effect on the game too. Like I don't know what it was. You know, sometimes you just have a bad night. But he did miss quite a few layups. He ended up hitting one. For Indiana, Siakam, 15 points. Neesmith had 16. Turner, 15. Nembhard had 9 points. Halliburton, 22. Obi Toppin had 8 points. Walker with 10. Thomas Bryant had 13. McConnell with 8. And Ben Shepherd, 3. Their leading rebounder was Miles Turner with 9. The Hornets' leading rebounder was Mark Williams with 9. All right, the Hornets end up shooting 52% from the field. 52. Indiana, 49. 3-point shooting, Hornets, 10 of 24, 41%. Indiana, 18 of 44 for 40%. Free throw shooting, Hornets, 13 of 18 for 72%. Indiana, 7 of 10 for 70%. Rebounding, Hornets, 44. Indiana, 38. Assists. Now here's where here's one for the Pacers. One for the Pacers. Assists, 20 to 29. Pacers sharing the ball a lot more than the Hornets. Steals, 3 to 10. Pacers. Blocks, 2 to 6. Pacers. Turnovers, Hornets 18. Pacers only 6. There's your difference right there. There's your big difference right there. Pacers, 6 turnovers. Hornets, 18. Points conceded. Hornets conceded. Gave up 29 points. Only 4 points for Indiana. Only 4 points did they give up off of turnovers. Like, there it is right there. And you end up losing by 14. Points in the paint. Go to the Hornets, 54 to 44. Largest lead, 18. All right, this is not a new occurrence. The Hornets have games where they turn the ball over pretty much. Hey, Camilla with the $2 super chat. Yeah, game is over, but I do appreciate the super chat there for $1.99. That's $2. Thank you, Camilla. Appreciate you. Another loss for the Hornets. So there is one more thing I do want to look at before I get out of here. Just a couple of things. I will look at this at the beginning of the game, but there you can see on the right side right there. Well, a couple of things. The right side, the Hornets had beat the Pacers twice this season in one of the worst seasons in Hornets or Hornets or Bobcat career. The Hornets are Bobcats history. This has been one of the worst years. And finally, I'm pretty sure the Pacers were like, we're not losing this game. So they ended up winning, going away. As you can see in these Southeast standings, The Charlotte Hornets are. Believe it or not, we are not in last place. The Washington Wizards. The Washington Wizards are in very last place in that division. But here's one thing I want to show you. The Washington Wizards have been below the Charlotte Hornets all year, if I'm not mistaken. But I do want to show you a couple of things. If you look on the left side right there, all right, look on the left side right here at Hornets. The Washington Wizards beat the Hornets 113-11. All right, so we're under the Wizards. We're under the Wizards. In the Wizards team brand. Okay, we're in the Wizards. Let's continue. Let's just look at the full schedule. Look at the full schedule, coach. This is the Washington Wizards schedule. All right, so we've already gone down, and we looked at the first game right there. Okay, Wizards beat the Hornets. Well, actually, that's the second game. The Wizards in December. The Wizards beat the Hornets 123-114. All right. 3 games later, the Wizards beat the Hornets 113-110. Actually, that other one was the first. 113-110. Right? All right. Let's come down a little bit further. This is in February. The Wizards beat the Hornets again. 124-114. And let's find it one more time. And once again, another 13-point win by the worst team in the Eastern Conference. Actually, the worst team in the NBA right now, record-wise. And I've mentioned this before, but if the team who is supposed to be the worst team in the league beats you 4 times, is that team the worst team in the league? Or are you the worst team in the league? Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm trying to say is the Hornets should have 4 more wins. All right, let's just say the Washington Wizards got lucky, because that is what it's supposed to be. They were supposed to get lucky and beat the Hornets one time. Well, then that means the Hornets should have 3 more wins. There's no reason why the Hornets, and you can't blame it. LaMelo Ball didn't play, because in most of those games he did play. That's not the reason. The Hornets just are not a good team. They just not a good team. And look, those games weren't close. I think the closest one was what, 124, 113, something like that. But it's just not. We just don't play good basketball. We don't play smart basketball. We got the talent to play okay, but we just don't play. Oh, my bad, T. Got to get over 14. Nah, that's our Hornets. All right. So with 3 more wins, the Hornets would have 22 wins. It's still not good, but I think it would have either tied or beat the number of games we won last season by like 1. It's just awful, man. It's just not like, what do you say? What do you say? What do you do? You know, it's your team. You're gonna cheer for them, but man, they can't win. They can't win. All right, let me look at. I'm gonna look at the Eastern Conference standings. All right, Eastern Conference standings. We got them right here. Cavaliers, 60 games this year. They've won 60 games. Make sure, let me see what you guys, okay, that's not bad. All right, so you got the Cavaliers, Celtics, and Knicks. Pacers are actually in fourth place, so if the Hornets beat them 3 times, it's like that's embarrassing, right? Because the Pacers have won 44 games. All right, then you got what is another stat that just makes Hornets fans feel really bad, is that the Pistons, who were down at the bottom with us last year, now in 5th place. I mean, squarely in, unless something that terrible happens, squarely in the playoff race. All right, with 42 wins. Bucks are dropped down a lot, but still in the race. Magic, Hawks. The Hawks have actually moved up. They're squarely in right now. So you got the Bulls. Well, yeah, you got the Heat and the Bulls battling for that last spot right there. The play-in games, right? Yeah, play-ins. So, and the Raptors, with who are 6 games out, probably won't catch the Bulls. Bulls playing decent ball right now. But it's bad. It's bad for the Hornets because there are some games, have been some close games, but they just can't sustain any win. Can't sustain any kind of run. This isn't the best. This isn't the best graphic to look at, but in fact, I'm not even going to look at that. Let's see if we can find something a little better. Yeah, we'll look at it right here. All right, so looking at this, if you scroll down, you can see all the red and the green right there. Hornets, they lose the first, so they win one, and then you have 5 losses, win another one, 2 losses. Now right here, we had hopes. We had some hope in the year. 1, 2, 3, 4. That would have been 5 wins. We were 5. That'd be 5 and 14. 5 and 9. 5 and 9 right there. All right. 5 and 9 after we beat the Knicks, the Nets. And after that, it's just, we fall off a dang hill, bro. What's that, like 10 straight losses? 9 straight losses. If you're ever on a team that has 9 straight losses, you're no good. Right? Then we get 1 win. We beat the Lakers. We beat the Lakers. The Hornets beat the Lakers. And we beat the Lakers. Now, was that couldn't have been back. Yeah. I'm wanting to say that is back at All-Star, whatever. Actually, it wasn't the Lakers. It was the Phoenix Suns. Okay, yeah. Beat the Phoenix Suns, and then after that, a couple of those games in LA, they had to be postponed because of the fires there. The Hornets lose to Phoenix, and then they get 3 straight wins. That's the last time we did that all year. 3 straight wins there. The Hornets we were hoping we were on a roll. Even beat Dallas. Lost 2, won another one, and then here we go. Falling off the hill. I mean, and in this right here, it's like, okay, you do go through some losses, but to lose right like this, 115 to 129, 88 to 141, 130 to 88, 128 to, come on now, like, I don't know where our heads were right there. We started playing a little bit better there, you know, just. But by then, the season is basically over. All right, so now the Hornets have, what is that, 7 more games? 6 more games. Don't look like I'm going to get to Charlotte this year. I'm dang sure not going on April the 11th or the 13th. Heck, the season will be over next week. Yeah, season will be over next week. That's a lot of games in a short amount of time. The Hornets play April the 4th. That's Friday. The Hornets play Friday. Then they play Sunday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. It's over. Man, that's yeah. In a week, the season will be over. And they got 7 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. 6 games. All right, so Sacramento on Friday at 7 o'clock. That's probably a loss. Yep. They play Chicago. We never beat Chicago. That's a loss. Memphis. We're definitely not going to beat Memphis, even though these games are at home. So that's 3 losses for us right there. Unless Memphis decides we're going to sit some guys out just because they know they're in the playoffs. I'm pretty sure. Toronto is a team that I think we can beat, but we never do. Last game was 97 to 108, and even though the Boston Celtics might set some of their guys out, the Hornets will play 2 games in Boston. And they're not back-to-back, but 2 games in Boston, we will not win those games. So the Hornets have probably, 19 games this year is what it looks like. What did we do last year? Hornets won 21 games last year? This was last year. Looks like almost a spitting image of this year. Okay, 19 and 57. This was last year. All right, year before last, 22, 23. Dude, they're not giving me the. And I don't feel like going through and counting. They're not giving me the. Yeah, not giving me the actual. All right, let me do this one more time and see if it's over on the right side, because they're not giving me the record. You know, you guys don't want to see that anyway. All right, guys. Well, look, I appreciate you all watching, hanging out with me tonight. Let's find the actual game again, if I can find it. Where is it? Here we go, right here. All right. 4 minutes and 49 seconds on the clock. Looked like the Heat might be taking Boston out. Boston must have some players who are hurt. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. We're getting ready to get out of here. It's a possibility I might be streaming Friday, so if you have time, come swing by, check us out Friday. But yeah, Hornets go down tonight, 105-119. Hornets are 19-57. How do you use 57 games? But anyway, basically the Hornets just getting ready for next year, right? Trying to get these guys, see which one of those in that group they're going to keep, because the Hornets going to get rid of people. They're going to get rid of some of these guys. But some of these guys are playing their way on to other teams. So last time, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Camilla, thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it. And I'm Coach G. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.